Hello, everybody, and welcome to another wonderful Tuesday live. We are so pumped to be opening some more Paradox Rift, of course, the brand new set that just came out last week. We are just absolutely loving this new set and the impact it's going to have on our TCG. I don't even quite frankly fully understand the impact it's going to have on the TCG and all the wonderful decks. But I am already competing with some insane Roaring Moon decks on the TCG Live, and oh my goodness, I am losing my boots. And so it's going to be really interesting to see it progress. My poor Mew deck is having a hard time, but hey, I haven't lost all of my matches, so I'm taking that as a win. But let's give the people a little bit of time to get in here. How are you guys liking Paradox Rift so far? Have you opened any? What are your thoughts? Some of these illustrations are absolutely bonker beautiful. We have seen some beautiful cards in our opening. I hope you guys have seen those so far. If not, make sure you check those out after today's live. But let's take a look at this beautiful box. This beautiful Paradox Rift box. Oh my goodness. This dragon, Roaring Moon EX, as I was just talking about, has been the dragon to beat these days, and some pretty crazy play it has been seeing. And I have a feeling it is just the beginning of play we are seeing so far. And oh my goodness, it's going to be an interesting shift in the TCG with the ancient and future play and the new cards. But the art on some of these cards are absolutely stunning. And I'll show you guys some of the cards we already have pulled earlier this week. If I can just get this box to cooperate. And of course, if you haven't seen it yet, we did pull this beautiful gold Iron Valiant EX, and all these cards are still up for giveaway. So check out our full videos on our channel after this live, and make sure that you comment and subscribe if you haven't already. And make sure you check out those videos. Some of our favorites, everyone is loving this beautiful blue Mantic. We have pulled it twice now. I'm going to laugh my pants off if we pull it in this ETB as well, yes, of course. Thank you, editor. In this booster box, because we've pulled it twice. I love this card, quite honestly. Well, 2 people are going to be getting it. But this Mantic is one of my favorites. I love the color blue, so I'm not mad at that one. This Mousehold EX is absolutely adorable. My goodness. So those are just some of the cards from our release day video. I'm not showing you guys all the cards because I want you guys to go and watch them. This is one of the promos from the ETBs. That's the Screamtail. And here's the other ETB promo, the Iron Bundle. Very divisive conversation we're having. Which one do you like better? Emmanuel saying, I haven't opened Paradox. I'm still working on Crown Zenith and Paldea. That is the conversation a lot of people are having too. There's just so many sets coming out with 4 sets every year. It is a lot going on. There's always a lot going on in the Poke world. And yes, a lot of people are working on some other sets, and so have just not quite gotten to Paradox Rift yet. I'm seeing a lot of people who are primarily players in the TCG, opening up Paradox so far because of that. Here is the card we're seeing a lot of people play. This is a Roaring Moon EX. If you play in the TCG, or if you are thinking about getting into live playing, this is a card you're going to be seeing a lot of in decks. And if you're looking to build a deck, this is maybe a deck you may want to look at. Roaring Moon EX is going to be a very strong deck in the upcoming playing season. And this card is already, how much was it when we were looking at it? It is so expensive already. It's going to be one of the most expensive standard EX cards out of Roaring Moon, at $18 USD already. It's going to drop, don't get me wrong. It will drop a little bit from that. I don't expect it to stay at 18 for very long as more and more bulk gets opened. However, Roaring Moon is going to be a very strong card. So there we go. There's some fun chatter about where we're at with Roaring Moon and Paradox Rift. My goodness, let me put away my very sharp knife so I don't jab myself. And let's open up some beautiful Paradox Rift. I am so pumped. We have opened, a good chunk of Paradox so far. Not a crazy amount yet, but some good amount. I'm seeing, as far as booster boxes are concerned, a little bit of a step back from an opening perspective. Let's Go Fire. People are saying the hit rates aren't as good, all that fun jazz. However, they're pretty much the same. They're a little bit, based on the stats we're seeing come out in preliminary stats, you're seeing them about one less on average. So you're seeing about 10 or so hits come out of a booster box, which is about 1 or 2 less depending on which set out of Scarlet Violet you're comparing it to. And then you got this, gang. Come on, the trainer train comes out strong. This is our first trainer out of Paradox Rift. So this is the difference. You're still getting almost the same amount of hits. However, some of the hits, i.e. everything over illustration rare and higher, are slightly harder to pull. Like the trainers. They are by far some of the hardest to pull in this set. And oh my goodness, we're starting off strong with this box with the Mela. Let's take a look at Mela underneath the microscope, because of course we still have our microscope. Craw Brawler, our test card when we do our lives. My goodness, this Mela is stunning. What a beautiful, beautiful trainer. 236 out of 189, or 182 if I could actually read numbers, which essentially just gives us a rough idea of where it sits in the deck, or where it sits, in the collection. It is a secret card in the set, which means it's a very special card. And of course, how can you not with a beautiful Mela? Stunning, stunning trainer. First pack hits hard. My goodness. It is a huge set. And the reason Paradox Rift is such a huge set is because of the new function that it brings in to the TCG. It's very similar to what Fusion Strike was in the Sword and Shield era. We're seeing the same shift with Paradox Rift coming into Scarlet and Violet. Let's Go Fire. My goodness. I'm going to have to get my my energy pulls in order here. Professor Turo, Mia and Fu, and a Goalless Pod for our rare. First pack magic. My goodness. For those of you who watched my master set of Paldea, I would love to know what you guys thought of that first booster box. My goodness, I just about lost my mind. Let's go water. I thought for sure that ETB was a lost cause halfway through with those double code cards. I was having a mini heart attack when we shot that video. That box was so scary to open. Milotech for our rare. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, we shot a video for Paldea Evolve. I'm mastering Paldea Evolve. We did a video on that last week. So last week was this week? Oh my goodness, I'm losing days. I think it was last week. And you can check that out. But one of our booster boxes was an absolute disaster. And I've never seen a booster box like that in my life. Let's go fire. And I was so worried that we had gotten a fake box for a little while. But I think it was probably a first run box off of a new printer or something. Something was definitely wrong with that box. But thankfully, the box was legit and we did find some hits. But oh my goodness, I was definitely worried there for a little while. Palkia for our rare. Yeah, Marshall, I've literally, don't get me wrong, we are fairly new to booster boxes. We haven't opened that many, but I have never, ever, ever seen that level of oddness, that level of weirdness. The way the booster, the packs physically were opening very odd because the extra double code card was just making the seal probably seal weird. Let's go fire. My goodness, no fires in here? This is hilarious. Anyways, it was the weirdest booster box I've ever opened. I don't know that we're ever going to find something that strange ever again, but hey, we'll keep you posted on that one. And an Agaslash. Agaslash? I believe it's Agaslash for our rare. Well, we've got one hit and we've hit a bit of a dry spell, but that's okay. If we there we go, there's a code card. We know there's gonna be more hits. Let's go fire. Ooh, come on, there has to be a fire energy somewhere in here. However, there aren't a lot of fire Pokemons in this set. There's a few, but there's not that many. Snorlax doll, I absolutely love this item card. Though I don't think it's going to see a lot of play. It's not going to end up in a lot of decks. I think it's absolutely adorable. It's just so cute. Oh, and we have our first illustration rare with a Garganol. My goodness, this is, and the Swablues. So cute. Do we have a double? Tinglu. I honestly think the doubles are gone, guys. Paradox Rift has taken away our doubles, which I'm so sad about. I haven't seen a double pull out of any of our packs or any of the other YouTubers that I watch come out of Paradox Rift at all. And so I have a feeling the double packs for Paradox Rift are gone, and that just makes me very, very sad. But this card is absolutely stunning, and let's take a look at it underneath the microscope. The shimmer on this card is absolutely stunning, and the birds on it just flying around. Oh my goodness. And there's a rock ruff by his feet. And a Dedenne. Oh my goodness. There's so many Pokemons just hanging around. And a Ditto at the bottom. Not a Ditto. That's not a Ditto, Stephanie. That's okay, what Pokemon is that? My brain is farting. I don't remember the name of that Pokemon right now, but he's adorable. Anyways, they're absolutely stunning. And then the massive Diglett. Thank you, Marshall. And then the massive Garganol just hanging out all around. So cute. Absolutely adorable. Well, hey, 2 great pulls so far. A trainer and an illustration rare. We definitely have got a ways to go. Very intrigued to see how many pulls we will get out of this box, considering the pokey complaints I've seen for these boxes. Let's go water. And no water energy either. Very strange. Digley. Here we go. Mantic. Ooh, and an Iron Moth, which I think is going to be seeing quite a bit of play as well. It's going to be very interesting to see how this new edition is going to play out in the championship side of the TCG. But hey, I'm just going to enjoy these beautiful illustrations. Let's go fire. Oh, come on. There has to be a fire in here somewhere. This Spinda. My goodness, what a beautiful card. I have a patience problem, Marshall, so I have a feeling I'm going to be going ancient more than I am going to be going futures. But until I really play both of them, it's going to be hard to pick. But I have a feeling I'm going to be playing ancient type more. I do intend to try and play the Roaring Moon deck, just because I thought it is very interesting. I'm not typically a dragon type gal, but I am liking the way it's been playing. Let's go fire. Oh my goodness. Hello, Bert. How you doing? There is not a god pack in this set from what I've been hearing. I haven't seen any. Hello, Ploopy. You want to ploop? Hey, Bert, don't move Garganol. I haven't seen any, and I haven't heard of any. Ting Lu for our rare. Okay, we're going to take a Bert break here. And so I don't think so, unless I'm mistaken and I've missed something, but I haven't. Okay, you need to go down then. You can't go and sit on the expensive cards. And so, yeah, like I said, unless I missed something somewheres, I have not seen any or heard of any, and no, there's no doubles. So, yeah, I'm not, and they have reduced the amount of hits, in the boxes as well. So it is very interesting, for sure. Yeah, the rare pull was a Bert. Definitely agree with you on that one. So yeah, it is a little interesting what they've done with this set. Considering the fact that they, haven't really added any other mechanic from like a pull perspective. If they reduce the amount, if they've taken out the doubles and there aren't any god packs. However, if you watched our weighted video from earlier today, you'll see that the ETBs were substantially better hits. Let's go water. Had substantially better hits, as far as I'm concerned, than Paldea did. And so I don't know if that's where they changed it. But to me, oh my goodness, here we go. There's another one. Oh, Bert's coming to help. Bert's coming to help. Oh dear. Oh dear. Bert. Oh dear. Bert, are you going to come help with the hit, or are you just going to cause difficulties? There we go. There we go. There we go. Bert, what's the hit? Ooh, and we have a Sandy Shocks EX. Absolutely stunning ancient hit. My goodness, look at that background. Absolutely lovely. Yes, Bert. Yes, that's a good hit. Yeah, I agree. Let's take a look at it underneath the microscope. Oh my goodness. This cat is making this slightly challenging, but that's okay. Sandy Shocks EX. Oh my goodness, look at those insane extensions. I can't even... Who comes up with these things? This is absolutely insane. And that ability, magnetic absorption, absolutely fabulous. I love it. I love it. And that background is just so much fun. And then we just have a Bert here who's just making things slightly challenging. So I apologize. So yeah, so we'll see how the hit rates land like long term. I haven't been disappointed, quite honestly, yet. As far as hit rates are concerned, the ETBs that we've opened, all the product we opened on opening night, none of it felt like the hit rates were worse. It didn't feel that way anyways, personally. The people who did complain, I don't know, it might just be the way they are, or they just might open so much product that a little bit of difference, they see it a lot easier. But considering 151, Paradox is like kind of back to normal, and 151 was so hard to pull. So yeah, and Paradox is definitely for a different crew. Like it was meant for competitive play. It's what it was built for. It's kind of like that Fusion Strike of the era. And so it wasn't necessarily always for that necessarily either. So it was definitely made for different reasons. Let's go fire. Oh, and of course there's my water energy. And so I think that might also play a factor in that too. And I think that's maybe why they did the 2 ETBs, to kind of, play to the collectors a little bit too. Zekrom for our rare. Which is interesting because, like, the hit rates are still better than Sword and Shield's hit rates. And I don't know, nobody complained about Sword and Shield hit rates. Because that's what we had. We didn't have anything else to compare it to. Or not really anyways. Let's go water. Oh, and there's my fire energy finally. I think it's one of those things that, yes, Sword and Shield was the hit rates compared to Scarlet and Violet. Scarlet and Violet is much better. They did the Obsidian Flames. They went way too far. They course corrected. 151 was the other extreme. People kind of lost their minds on that one. Chinyu for our rare. Bye, Bert. As far as hit rates are, Paldea, if you ignore Obsidian Flames. Oh yeah. Now that Bert's gone, I can bring my box back. If you ignore Obsidian Flames, Paradox is slightly worse than Paldea. Let's go fighting. And Scarlet and Violet and Paldea are almost identical as far as hit rates are concerned. And so, I don't know, to me it doesn't really change very much. Octillery and more Pico. What are your thoughts on hit rates? Do you guys really care very much about hit rates? Do you pay attention to it very much? Do you guys, kind of buy whatever you guys want? It's, you know, some people care about it a lot and some people kind of just do what they want. Let's go water. It's something obviously that we pay attention to quite a lot because of course it affects our decision making to an extent. Tulip, Whimsor, and Azacian. Yeah, that's fair. I think a lot of the decision making for us comes not necessarily from how much they've made. Let's go fighting. But more what you guys enjoy us opening and kind of what, obviously we're always opening, you know, the newest sets for sure. And we have, ooh, interesting, 2 of the exact same Pokemon, but in different rarities, or I guess different cards. Sandy Shocks EX, but the, what version is this technically? The double, is it the double rare? Yeah, that's the double rare version of it. That is very interesting that we get 2 of them in one box. We saw the nicer one under the microscope, so I won't bother with that one. Crown Zenith changed the game a lot, and I don't think Pokemon necessarily realized what they did when they put out Crown Zenith. I think the Galarian Gallery and everything that happened with, like, now what is the illustrations, the illustration rares, Let's Go Fire, it changed the game significantly. The Galarian Gallery and everything that happened with Crown Zenith and the hit rates and the double hits and all that, you know, it changed things a lot in the Poke world. Groudon for our rare. And, you know, it's one of those things that I think people forget where all that started and when all that started. And, you know, technically it started with, was it Fusion Strike? Is it Silver Tempest? No, it was Chilling Reign. I can't remember which set, but it started way before that. And it's something that a lot of people forget how early in the Sword and Shield era it actually started. Let's Go Fighting. And I look back at Chilling Reign because that's one of my favorite sets in the Sword and Shield gallery, or in the Sword and Shield era. And there's a Galarian, well, I guess it's a trainer gallery at the time. Yeah, is it Chilling Reign? Okay, because Chilling Reign has a trainer gallery in it. And, ooh, there we go. Iron Hands EX. Another EX card. Beauty. And, I just think it's so funny how we've, like, just absolutely fallen in love with these illustrations. And we just don't give enough kudos to that era for doing that, because so many people just absolutely love them. And I don't know, I've absolutely fallen in love with every illustration they've done. Let's Go Fighting. Those psychics. Wiglet. I love the other Wiglet common in this set. Google says Brilliant Stars. Interesting. It's Brilliant Stars that started it. Fascinating. Fascinating, fascinating. Either way, I hope they never go without it anymore. I'm absolutely in love with it. I hope that the artists at Pokemon love doing them as much as I love seeing them in the sets. There is the code card. Let's go. Water. Leaf Energy. We've seen a lot of leaf energies today. Or beetle. And then, of course, everyone's already talking about the next set, Kindra, for our rare. And Paradox hasn't even been out for a week. Is anyone mastering Paradox? Ooh, what is my chase for this set? Let's go fire. I'm gonna have to take a look. I haven't chosen a chase for this set yet. That's a very good question. Ferrothorn and a Brute Bonnet. Let me go get the book. Let me choose my chase live. It's a very good question. My son is asking to master it. It's a big set. It is a huge set. It is, I have a feeling it's going to be the biggest set. We're going to see. I guarantee you that my chase is going to be an illustration because it almost always is. That Garbodor is absolutely hilariously stunning. Oh, that Minior is awesome. There's so many good cards in this set. Yeah, the Tapu Koko is stunning. I've seen a few people pull this Parasol Lady, and she looks absolutely beautiful. Her eyes just glisten. This Roaring Moon EX, I have a feeling, looks absolutely beautiful in person. I think I'm going to have to go with this Tapu Koko EX. That's the Gallus Pod. Oh, the Garchomp. This one? This one? Oh, the Iron Hands. Yeah. I'm going to have to go with the Tapu Koko EX. Though I will have to nod to the minor right here. Oh, the Altaria. Yeah, the Altaria is very nice as well. These two cards that match together are absolutely adorable. And like I said, the Mantic is stunning. But yeah, there's a couple really cool cards. Like I've seen this one in person already, and it looks like just the colors just pop off the card. It's absolutely stunning. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go with this Tapu Koko. With that sunset, come on. Absolutely amazing. Hey, we can still pull it today. In theory. In theory. At this point, I don't expect us to see a gold card. Huh? But we've got the trainer, so in theory, we won't pull a gold. We should, in theory, pull an illustration. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. You never know. You never know. Let's go water. There we go. Parasol Lady. Oh, wouldn't it be awesome if we pulled a double trainer? That would be awesome. Unlikely, but awesome. Deoxys. And that's kind of the fun of having different products instead of a booster box. And that's the one thing I'm learning the more we open booster boxes is, yeah, you've got dedicated kind of odds of what you're going to get. Whereas like if you open 36 packs from a bunch of different products, it's the odds are just very different of what you're going to get. Let's go fighting. It's just one of those things that like, that's why you see me open 3-packs all the time. I love me some 3-packs because the odds of opening some crazy stuff out of 3-packs is just, I don't know. I also have crazy luck with 3-packs. So I will admit that. Sweevel for our rare. Booster boxes. Well, and that's honestly kind of the fun of it. They've become too predictable, but that's what people like about them. They know they're going to get the hits. And when you're trying to master a set, you can get, 3 booster boxes. Know you're going to get yourself a very good chunk of a master set done. And then you can go trade and do whatever after that. Let's go fire. And that's kind of one of those things that I completely understand. And I quite frankly appreciate that from Pokemon International, is that they've made the booster boxes quite frankly predictable. Oh, Joltik. Oh, having a nap. Just hanging out, having a nap on the puppy. No double. No double. My goodness. Let's take a look at this Joltik underneath the microscope. And Joltik, oh my goodness, look at this cutie. Oh, those big blue eyes. Look at that tongue just sticking out. What a beautiful illustration card. Ugh, I just love illustrations. I don't think I will ever get over illustration cards. Yamper's just absolutely passed out. And so, yes, for some people it does take the fun of it. And that's why, get some ETBs, get some 3-packs. There are other products if you don't like the predictability of it. Let's go fighting. Oh, here are all my fire energies. And so you have other options, but for people who have a set budget and want to master a set, booster boxes are a really good option for you. Because you're going to spend the money if you're going to master a set anyways. So this is a really predictable way of doing it. And a Milotic for our rare. I'm not sure. 6, I think. 6 packs left, I believe. Okay, we've got more than that. Sorry. I was wrong. I'm lost in my la la land. Talking about booster boxes. Oh, this pack does not want to come open. We got quite a few hits. We definitely need a few more though. Let's go water. Ooh, there we go. Oh, and we've got a hit. Yep. We got something. We've got something. I just don't know what. Sinipur, Pumpkaboo. Oh, and a Serena EX. It's so interesting. Some of these like glimmer. The Terra cards, the glimmer comes out of the Terra shards, but not out of the rest of the card. They're very interesting. They're very interesting. Okay. There's the code card there. Yeah, it's a very different holo pattern out of the Terras for Paradox. Let's go water. Larry. That one's so funny to say. And his ability is so strange. Chew. Ooh, and a Hoopa EX. We're definitely getting the EX cards today. We're not lacking in EXs. We're pretty, I would say, just like on par for EXs, or I think we just hit one over, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go fighting. My goodness, me and my energies. Me and the Pokegods are off today. Explode, Mela, Wimpod, ooh, and an Espatra. Such a long ability with her stance. Do any of you play the TCG? I'm very curious. Do you guys play it online? Let's go water. Oh, of course it's fighting. Of course it's fighting. Fighting me. Absol. Oh, and just as I was saying we weren't going to get a gold. I told you. You just never know. You just absolutely never know sometimes with these booster boxes. As much as they are predictable, you just never know. Roaring Moon EX and a low key. Let's take a look at this beautiful gold underneath the microscope. Stunning. Roaring Moon EX Ancient. It almost looks fake how like goldy he is. Oh, those abilities, they just kill me sometimes. That gold just shimmers off of him. Mr. Dragon. Stunning. Stunning. Justin. Oh, you just started to learn how to play. That's awesome. Gold, gold, gold. Let me put this bad boy away. Just in case Mr. Burt decides to come up and show back up. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do a quick recap. So we've got, of course, this beautiful gold. We just got Joltik with the Yampers passed out. Sandy Shocks. The Hoopa EX. Serena. Iron Hands EX. Sandy Shocks EX. This stunning Garganol illustration. And of course, the Trainer Train with the Mela, which we opened on our first pack if you weren't here. Oh, that's awesome, Paul. Yeah, we have a league nearby us that I'm hoping to start going to, which is super fun. I have never played with a gold card because that just seems absolutely frivolous to me. They stay in my binder. Let's go fire, because that was just absolute fire and I was not expecting that. However, hey, you want to play with gold, you go nuts. I know people who do, and I think that's absolutely amazingly hilarious. Wu Chin. And hey, you want to flex and play with gold, you go nuts. But I am way too clumsy. The editor will absolutely attest to that. I cannot be trusted to play with gold cards. So, no, they stay very much in my binders. Let's go fire. Oh, come on. My goodness, today in my energies. I was decently on par on today's video, but this is not live. Chin Pao. My goodness. He is quite the Pokemon, Chin Pao. Quite the Pokemon. Okay, 6 packs left. We're getting there. We are getting there. There's the code card. Let's go water. Oh my goodness. Wimpod. I also haven't seen my favorite common today, which is also odd. Phoebus. And an iron Jugulis. And of course, whoever does win this giveaway, next week we will be building the Paradox Rift binder for that person before we ship her off to the lucky winner. So stay tuned for that next week. We will build their binder with all these beautiful cards before we ship off their binder. Let's go fire. My goodness, what have I gotten? One right? 2 right today. My goodness. Oh! We have already pulled this card in a recent video, but this is such a cool card. And the abilities on this card are absolutely beautiful. Toadscruel. Latios. My goodness. Let's take a look at it underneath the microscope. If I could keep talking, I think I need another coffee today. Toadscruel evolving from Toadschool. Look at that ability. Slime Mold Colony. Like, the ability names are absolutely amazing. And then Mushroom Drain. Heal 30 damage from this Pokemon. Like, amazing. I just love it. I just absolutely love it. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 10 hits so far with the EXs. That is more than completely okay. I'm very happy with that amount of hits out of a booster box. And we still have 4 to go. Now, the booster boxes out of Paradox, out of Obsidian and Scarlet and Violet and Paldea, we're all averaging 11 to 12. 13 out of Obsidian, because Obsidian was nuts. Let's be clear. Obsidian was crazy. Now, my Obsidian booster box had 13. And you were averaging between 12 and 14 out of Obsidian. I had 13 in mine. We have 10 so far for Paradox. Now, obviously, we're opening 1. They're saying the average is between 9 and 11 for Paradox Rift. Let's go fire. Oh, got a 3rd one. My goodness. Yes, is it slightly lower? Fair. But we got a trainer, 3 illustration rares, multiple EXs, and a gold card. I ain't mad. Oh, and another EX. I get it. The EXs are on the higher side and the illustration rares are on the lower side than they would have been prior to 151. If we want to say pre-51, pre-151, post-151. There's another beautiful EX. But I don't know. I'm opening Pokemon with all of y'all. I'm happy. I don't know about you. I ain't mad. These are still some stunning cards. And for the price, I'm still very happy with this. Let's go fire. There's my Wiglet, my favorite common out of this set. Yes, exactly, Marshall. Fully agree with you. EXs are very playable cards. They're still very valuable cards. And some of them are still worth a substantial amount of money. Like, had we pulled that Roaring Moon EX, he's worth like 17 right now, USD. Like, holy Hannah. Edge. There we go. And a Steelix. Okay, 2 cards left. We're going to open this one, and then the editor is going to put the beautiful link To the form for you guys. Very simple. Put your name, the same name as your username on YouTube. Let's go fire. Of course it was water. I love your Waldo Halloween costume. Well, thank you so much for stopping by and getting yourself some cards. And yes, the editor is going to put a link in the comments. And all you have to do is go and put in your YouTube username in there. Press submit. And then we are going to pick a name. And one of you is going to win all of our beautiful hits today. And we are going to put all of the wonderful cards into a beautiful binder for you that we're going to ship off to one of you. Have to be 18 plus within the United States or Canada. I'm sorry we don't ship internationally yet. We hope to one day. Parasol Lady and a Garganol. Okay, 1 pack left. The form is in the chat. You do have to be here until we give away the binder, so please stick with us for the next few minutes. Make sure you are subscribed, because you do have to be subscribed to the channel. I think I recognize pretty much every single one of you, so I think we're good there. Yeah, ignore first last name. Sorry, that's from an old form. I just copy pasted it tonight. Just put your username in there. It's way easier for us, quite honestly. Doesn't matter as long as we can identify you in some way, shape, or form. We're happy campers. Either or. First, last name, or your username of YouTube's. Last pack. Hopefully we get some last pack magic. That would be nice. Let's go, water. Psychic. The psychic energy has been my downfall today. Nick it. Oh, there's that Snorlax doll. I think it's adorable. Elekid. Groudon, and a Palkia. 10 hits tonight. 11 hits? Oh, right. Yes, 11 hits tonight. Hey, I'm happy with that. I'm pumped. I ain't mad. I ain't mad with that. 11 hits. Yes, if you put your first and last name, please put your real first and last name, or simply put your username for YouTube, either or. Whichever one you wish. Whichever one is easiest for you. Yeah, we'll definitely update that form for next time. I apologize for the confusion. It is one of those things that we just reuse that form every time we have done a live. 11 hits from 36 packs, correct. Yeah, rip it to gift it is one of our slogans. Yeah, YouTube username or first and last name, whichever one's easiest. And then we'll quickly go through all of our hits tonight, and then I will pick a name just to give you guys another few seconds to do that. Oh, I need more sleeves. Yeah, to everyone who's won recently, we have about a week backlog of of mailing to do, so we will be doing that this weekend. I apologize. The editor and I have been slightly under the weather, and so we haven't had a chance to ship out this past week. But we are going to be doing that this weekend. So my apologies for that. And here are all our beautiful hits. Sandy Shocks EX, Iron Hands EX, Serena EX, that Terra, Hoopa EX, another Terra. There is the other Sandy Shocks EX. Joltix having a nap. Or hanging out on Yampers having a nap, I should say. Toad Scroll. Such a cool one. Garganol. Roaring Moon Gold. What a stunning one. And of course, our very first pull of the night, that Mela. Gotta love that trainer train. So yes, 11 hits out of 36 beautiful packs. Yeah, we can quickly do that. Hopefully it doesn't. Here is that Joltik underneath the microscope. That tongue, man. It's just so cute. Those eyes. Adorable. Adorable. Okay, let's pick our winner. Yeah, last call to enter. Let me just upload this real quick. Give me 2 quick seconds here. Good luck, everybody. Do. We need like music, interlude music. We need like 2-second or like Jeopardy music. It's like the Jeopardy interlude music. There we go. If Tristan is still in the chat. Yes. Okay. Tristan, I'm assuming you're still here. You have a win that you haven't claimed. So you actually won the Crown Zenith binder that we've been trying to give away for like 3 months, that we have been desperately trying to give away again. The 3rd time is the charm giveaway. And so Tristan, if you're listening, if you can please go check that video and check the comments, and if you can please send me another email specific associated to that, and please claim that binder, that would be absolutely fabulous, because we've been trying to give away that binder for ages now. So if you could please do that, that would be absolutely awesome, because you have the 151 binder and we would love to ship both of them at the same time, so that we don't have to ship them separately. That would be a great help. Okay, here we go. Let's click to spin to win. Who is going to win the Paradox Rift binder? Brent Begay? I hope I said that correctly. Brent B93? Yes, I'm assuming that is him. Yeah, there we go. Yep, that's you. Perfect. I hope I didn't butcher your last name too bad. Congratulations, Brent. The editor will put the email in the chat. Please email us. Yes, please email us at hellothrillofthechase@gmail.com, your physical address, so we can ship you off our binder. And we will build that next week and then ship it off to you later that week. And yes, we will build you that beautiful Paradox Rift binder and ship it off to you. Congratulations. And that is that. So thank you so much, all of you, for joining us for the beautiful Paradox Rift booster box opening. And please, if you haven't checked out our weighted battle from earlier today, it is an insane opening. You will not expect what happened at all. So please check that out. And of course, we have the opening from Saturday. So check out both of those videos if you haven't already. They are absolutely fabulous. And you can still win either one of those giveaways for Paradox Rift as well. And we'll be giving those away later next week. So check those out. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. And we will see you in a later video. Our next one will be out on Friday. And we'll be live next week. I believe we haven't picked the date yet. So stay tuned. We'll be live next week building a binder if you'd like to join us for that. So till then, we'll see you next time. And don't forget to keep on chasing on.